What's going on, YouTube Nation? This is Dark Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. And smash that like button when you get a chance, because I will start producing more videos. The more likes I get and the more followers and comments, you bet your butt that I will be posting more videos. So there are, and I have something in my hand, which I will go over in a second, of 3 dividend stocks to buy, okay? 2 of them I own, okay? And one of them I used to own, but it is a very interesting stock because the board of directors gave the thumbs up and started making it a dividend stock. And the final one, you guys have asked me a question. I'll reveal to you that one, which is a wild card. Let's check out these 3 dividend stocks to buy right now. And that stock right now is Newell Brands. This is a stock that I own and I'm long on. And they have a lot of products that are very good to consumers that people use, even little kids use all the time in grade schools and in schools. I actually, as a nurse, there's a product that they use out there, and I actually use this product when I write down stocks that I'm interested in on a little board for stocks that I'm going to buy or stocks that I'm looking at to make sure that it reminds me to keep an eye on them. So they have some very good products, okay? They're down right now. They took a huge nosedive. Their dividend's very strong, which I will show you their dividend in a second. But they also had some positive news about the outlooks. So, you know, that they have done well with their forecast. I was going to show you real quick. There was one article out there that they did well. But, you know, I could probably post that in the link, or if you want me to, I'll be glad to post that in the link section. But these guys are in demand. It doesn't matter really. You know, these guys are very popular to consumers, and I'll show you their products that they own and how they're doing. They've done a phenomenal job. So let's check out these products that they own. So a lot of these I actually have in my apartment complex, and this thing, the Expo marker, which you see right here, I use that at work. Well, they give us stuff at work, but I actually bought this individually because I have plans when I want to buy certain stocks. I write it on a board and say I'm buying this or that. And, you know, there's some products, Rubbermaid products I buy all the time. I like to meal prep, and Rubbermaid is a very popular product. It's always a pain in the butt. I go to Walmart and try to buy, you know, Rubbermaid or something if one of mine accidentally breaks or it's cracked, and it's always out of stock. I mean, it's a pain in the butt. People, you know, meal prepping is very popular. So people are going to use Rubbermaid products. Yankee Candle, Chesapeake Bay Candle. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I sometimes buy scented candles here and there. That's a they're very popular brands out there that people use. So this is Invicta. They're not the Invicta watches. Like I carry Invicta, you know, I wear Invicta watches. But these guys are known for backpacks. This is actually a big company, and they're well known. Now, how about Coleman? You guys have heard of Coleman before, okay? Camping gear. So that's a big one that's out if you go in stores. This is kind of a camping. This is actually a popular one that I've seen in stores. So there's some really interesting products that they have that you don't even know about, that I didn't even know about until I started looking into stuff. Another one is obviously Elmer's glue. I mean, how many times in grade school have you used Elmer's glue, or kids using that at school, or kids doing arts and crafts at home? You know, that's a very popular product that people have in stores. Elmer's glue is always in demand. People need it for school or art class, college, or even like high school. So that's really interesting. Dymo is another one. Printing tape, that's a very popular one. Obviously Expo with markers. Sharpie. How many times have you used a Sharpie before? People say, you got a Sharpie on hand. That's a very interesting product with their markers. Reynolds pen, that's another one. I mean, ballpoint gel, rover ball, fountain pens, mechanical pencils. That's in demand. People always need pens and stuff. Papermate, how many times have you used Papermate products? So these are just some of them that I'm just going over, okay? This is what makes these guys in demand. They're well diversified and they're not going anywhere. Crockpot, I mean, come on, how many of you use a crockpot? Mr. Coffee, okay, that's another thing. Coffee machines, I mean, that's pretty good, okay? First Alert, Home and Security, okay? I mean, it's very interesting what these guys are diversified in. And Sunbeam, that's another one. So electric home appliances, okay? This is it's crazy with all the stuff that they have. So this is what makes it a popular product. I kind of got the tip off from Matthew Ramey and his dividend portfolio. These are products, or these are stocks that him and I own. I'm long in it, I can tell you that for sure. But I got to give Matthew Ramey kudos for his dividend investing strategy, which I incorporate. I actually have it in my E-Trade dividend portfolio. And I considered throwing in M1 Finance. I might do that, or B&G Foods in my previous video. It's very hard to make a call on it. They're very popular stocks in demand, but I just love this product. And I'm going to show you its dividend history real quick. Unfortunately, the PE ratio on NASDAQ is not revealed, but they have done well. And I don't see them doing or tanking or doing bad. They have a 3.47% dividend yield. They have increased their dividend from 19 cents to 23 cents. And it's very consistent. It's very cheap. Put money in, park your money, let your money do the work. Almost $1 for an annual dividend. And I just love this stock. I'm going to continue to be long in it. And I find it very interesting that it's an underrated stock. So this next stock I'm going to go over is one that everybody loves. This is a stock that's in demand for dividend investors. And with the recent announcements, this makes it a very popular stock. So AT&T is back in business. I'm holding on this stock and I'm long in this stock. And I feel very good about their dividend. So, they just made a report with their earning results. They were up 2.7% in 1 year, ahead of the analyst estimate of 42.7 billion. So they made 43.9 billion. Oh, $43 billion. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, that's really, really attractive. And with its dividend history, it's nice and cheap. Let's check the price out real quick in its dividend history. Okay, this is a beautiful price for a dividend stock. It is not really done well against the S&P overall, and it yields a 6.63% dividend yield. Such a powerful and strong empire, okay? They own HBO Max, okay? They're a big company, okay? They're the world's largest telecommunications company. They are... As a dividend investor, okay, you cannot say no to this stock with a dividend yield of 6.63%, okay? Warner Media, okay, let's just look at some of the things that they own, okay? I'm probably jumping the gun a little too fast, but let me just show you what AT&T owns real quick and what makes an attractive dividend stock with a 6.63% dividend yield, which I will show you its dividend history in a second. So here's just some of them: HBO, TBS, okay, CNN, Turner, DC Entertainment, Warner Brothers, and they're all across the world with AT&T. They're huge, okay? I mean, this is what makes it very interesting, okay? Turner Broadcasting System is huge, okay? And, this is what makes them special stock. They're increasing their dividend. Their revenue is strong. And they're not going anywhere. And I'm going to show you its dividend history real quick. So it has increased from 49 cents to 50 cents, 51, 52. Eventually, it'll start jumping up again. So I like its strong dividend history. A dividend yield of 6.96% at $2.08 for an annualized dividend. Next dividend date is for well, the ex-dividend date was 4/8/2021. PE ratio hasn't been revealed, but really, I just want to show you the stock and dividend history with this company, show you a little bit of products that these companies own. I don't like to go too in depth and scramble your brains. I just want to show you trends that are going up, okay? Dividend yields, earnings, okay? Products or companies. When you invest in stocks, you want to know what you're getting yourself into, okay? This next one that I'm going to reveal to you guys is a really interesting stock because the board of directors recently allowed them to start distributing a dividend. And you're going to be, some of you guys may be shocked and have no idea that these guys started distributing dividends. So we're going to check this one out. I used to own this one. Whoa, that is eBay right here. eBay was a stock that I owned. The dividend yield's not too attractive, but look at this, man. These guys are on the attack. They are a dividend stock. They are starting to be on people's radar. They are a juggernaut. Now, any of you guys back in the day, how many times have you used eBay, okay, for a stock, or, you know, I wouldn't say as a stock, but as a company to buy things online? eBay was one of my hottest stocks that I owned, and I sold it because it blew up, and I wanted to throw it in other stocks just because I wanted to be a little bit more aggressive. But this is a beautiful dividend stock that has good growth. This is one that you could put in your, unlike AT&T and Newell Brands, this is one you can put in your Roth IRA, your traditional IRA, and or your dividend portfolio. eBay is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm telling you, you Google search something to try to buy something, and sometimes eBay comes up. You might get a better price on eBay. So eBay is still strong. They're doing so well. Look in the past 5 years. Look at them explode, okay? I got these guys when they were real low, and look at these guys just explode and go up. So the one thing that doesn't make these guys too attractive is their dividend, but their dividend has increased over time. The board of directors made the call recently to be a dividend company, which makes us very attractive to dividend investors who have that type of money, who want to see an increase in compounded interest and increase in dividends. So let me show you the dividend history of eBay. So look at this. Recently, the board of directors, okay, made the call right around 2019 to make eBay a dividend stock. Okay, PE ratio 7.88, annualized dividend 0.72, dividend yield 1.17, not too attractive, but again, these guys are increasing their dividend. So, you know, if you want to have a stock in a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA, this might not be a bad one. So if I had, you know, a strategy with a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA, this would probably be one that I would consider putting in it. Okay, it's a good dividend stock. It is increased over time. Nice and slow is what you like. So this is one thing I'm just letting you know, that these guys are out there distributing a dividend. It's not too attractive. You know, the dividend yield is 1.17. But just be aware that eBay is back distributing dividends, okay? Board of directors made the call. I think this makes this a very attractive stock to dividend investors. I know in some ETFs that eBay is in there, and there's a reason why, because they're eBay. They're damn good. So I'm going to reveal to you the next wild card product. You guys have been asking me a million questions about a good marijuana stock. I'm going to reveal that to you, and this is why I bought it, but then I sold it. So I just want to show you this one that's out there, very attractive. I think is a dividend stock. I just couldn't keep up with it. I'm going to show you right now. That stock is IIPR, and the funny thing is, I got paid last year on 4/20, this is basically a real estate investment trust that specializes in marijuana farms. Okay, so the nice thing is diversification is important with dividend portfolios. Okay, IIPR is a stock that, you know, it's very interesting. I got it when a huge dip happened, had it in my M1 Finance portfolio. I showed you guys previous videos of it. I couldn't keep up with it. It just started getting bigger, started getting bigger, started getting bigger. And I ended up selling it and putting it money into LTC, or long-term care, which is a monthly dividend stock. But IIPR is a beautiful stock. Some people are worried about a big bubble that's going to happen with those guys. But I'm going to show you its dividend history. It makes it a very attractive stock, especially if you got it down. I mean, if I got it down here at like 1731, that would be a different story. I mean, I'd be long in that stock, but I just couldn't keep up. My M1 Finance dividend portfolio just blew up. It was up like 400%. And I was trying to, distribute money evenly in my portfolio, but it just kept on blowing up. I couldn't keep up with it. So let me show you the dividend history of IIPR. So look at that, $1.32 with a 2.98% dividend yield, PE ratio of 55.28. But a lot of people are worried about IIPR, $5.28 annual dividend. A lot of people are worried about that stock, but I'm going to be honest with you. If you Coronos and all those other stocks that are marijuana stocks, they're so volatile. Like MJ ETF, like it's not. I don't like it as an ETF. It's just so wishy-washy and stuff. This is a great marijuana stock. Mary Jane stock, because IIPR, okay, it's good to diversify. This is a real estate investment trust that just specializes in growing that stuff, okay? People that pay rent. So I did a video yesterday on land, Gladstone Land Corporation. Land is specifically farmland. This is farmland with the Mary Jane, okay? So this is what makes this a very unique stock. I have considered putting this in my, I was thinking about making a Roth IRA and putting this stock in it because it's so crazy. Like it distributed like a special, I'm pretty sure it distributed a special dividend. Don't, if I'm wrong, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but, it has increased its dividend over time. So this is what makes it a very interesting stock. And being paid on 420, I thought that was pretty funny. So let me know what you think of these three stocks, AT&T especially, and eBay. Do you like eBay as a dividend stock? This is a very interesting question that I have for you guys. What do you think? IIPR, eBay, what do you think of these four stocks? This is my wild card one, but let me know what you think. Again, thank you guys for being supportive on my exam I took earlier today. I got a big one coming up again, but I'm going to try to post videos for you guys. I enjoy doing this. You guys have been very active, smashing that like button, commenting, getting involved. But eBay, I mean, it's interesting about eBay. I mean, I sold it, but I mean, it's good dividend stock. So let me know what you guys think and take care.